April is a strange, beautiful month in the garden. Everything is waking up. The soil is warming, the days are getting longer, and there's this quiet urgency in the air. Not panic, just a gentle reminder that the window is open right now, and it won't stay open forever. Some plants, if you get them in the ground in April, will reward you with a full season of beauty. Wait until June, and you've already missed the best of it. So today, I want to walk you through 10 perennials that belong in the ground this month. Not because someone said so, but because April is genuinely their moment. Plant them now, and by midsummer, you'll understand why. Let's not wait. We start in the shade because that's where Astilbe belongs and where it quietly outperforms almost everything else. Those feathery, plume-like flowers in pink, white, red, and lilac are one of the most elegant things you can grow in a damp, shaded spot. And April is the perfect time to plant them. The roots need a few weeks to settle before the warmth arrives and pushes them into bloom. Plant them in moist, rich soil, keep the shade consistent, and then watch those plumes rise in early summer like something from a dream. Astilbe also gets better every year. The clumps widen, the display deepens, and eventually you'll be dividing them and sharing them with everyone you know. Not the tender geranium you see in summer pots. This is the hardy cranesbill, and it is one of the most reliable, hard-working plants in the entire garden. Plant it in April, and it will establish quickly in the cool soil, spread gently through the border, and produce wave after wave of small, delicate flowers from late spring right through to autumn. It threads itself between other plants in the most natural-looking way. It suppresses weeds, it fills in the gaps you didn't even know you had. Cut it back hard in midsummer, and it refreshes itself completely, back full, back flowering, as if it had only just begun. I know Salvia has appeared in earlier videos on this channel. There's a reason for that. April planting gives Salvia Nemorosa exactly what it needs: cool roots, warming days, and enough time to anchor itself before the first flush of bloom in late spring. An April-planted salvia will give you 2 full rounds of flowers in its very first season, one in early summer and again in late summer after a cutback. That's remarkable for a plant that's just finding its feet. And next year, it'll be twice the plant, and the year after that, twice again. Penstemon is one of those plants that doesn't always get the attention it deserves, and that's a shame because it blooms for longer than almost anything else in the border. From early summer right through to the first frosts, those elegant tubular flowers keep coming. Hummingbirds abroad love them, bees adore them, and they come in a range of colors, from soft pink and white to deep burgundy and violet that suit almost every garden palette. April is ideal planting time. The mild conditions let the roots establish without stress, and by June, you'll have a plant already in full swing. Leave the stems over winter. They provide structure and some frost protection. Then cut back in early spring and watch it begin again. Not everything earns its place through flowers. Some plants earn it through presence. Heuchera is grown primarily for its foliage, and what foliage it is! Deep burgundy, burnt bronze, caramel with silver veining, lime green that catches light like a stained glass window. It holds that color all season long, providing contrast and depth against flowering plants that come and go. In late summer, delicate wand-like flower stems rise above the leaves, adding one more quiet layer of beauty. Plant Heuchera in April in partial shade, and by the time summer arrives, it will look like it's been there for years. If your garden needs drama, Real unapologetic drama. This is the plant. Kniphofia sends up tall, torch-like spikes of orange and yellow that look almost tropical against a blue summer sky. They're bold, they're architectural, and hummingbirds and long-tongued bees absolutely cannot resist them. April is the right moment to get them in, giving the roots a full warm season to establish before they really hit their stride. And once established, Kniphofia is remarkably tough, drought-tolerant, long-lived, and increasingly spectacular every year. Plant it in full sun, in well-drained soil, and give it room. This is not a plant that whispers. There's a category of plant I think of as the tall one in the back, the one that gives height, elegance, and scale to a border that might otherwise feel flat. Veronicastrum is that plant. The tall, candelabra-like spires rise to 5 or 6 feet, carrying dense wands of white or pale lavender flowers that look stunning against the sky from July through September. Bees work every flower systematically, top to bottom, before moving to the next. Planted in April at the back of a sunny border, and by midsummer, it'll be one of the most admired things in your garden, even from people who can't name it. Echinacea is one of those plants that rewards patience, and April planting means you're giving it the longest possible runway. In the first year, you'll get blooms. In the second, more. By the third, a full spreading clump that blooms from midsummer right into autumn, and then stands tall through winter, feeding the birds on its seed heads. It's tough, it's beautiful, and it bridges the gap between summer and autumn in a way few plants manage with such grace. The daisy-like flowers, deep purple, pink, white, or orange, depending on variety, have a warmth to them that makes the late garden feel generous rather than tired. Yarrow is the plant that makes gardeners look more skilled than they are. It's almost unkillable. It blooms for months. It comes in a palette of warm tones, gold, terracotta, soft pink, cream, that work beautifully together or with almost any other plant in the border. April planting gives Yarrow the cool roots start it loves, and it will begin flowering early and keep going long after others have stopped. The flat-topped flower clusters dry perfectly on the plant, holding color and form well into autumn. In every year, it spreads a little further, a little fuller, a little more confident. Give it a sunny spot with decent drainage, and it will never ask you for anything more. We close with a plant that not enough people talk about, and that's a genuine shame. Persicaria is a ground-covering, weed-suppressing, long-flowering perennial that asks almost nothing and gives almost everything. From early summer through autumn, it carries upright spikes of tiny pink or red flowers above dense, attractive foliage. It spreads steadily, filling in difficult spots, dry shade, poor soil, awkward corners where other plants give up. April is the ideal planting time. Get it in now, and by midsummer, it will have settled in so confidently that you'll wonder why it took you so long to discover it. It's not glamorous, it's not on the cover of garden magazines, but in a working garden, a garden that's meant to be lived in and enjoyed, not just admired, Persicaria earns its place every single day. April doesn't wait for anyone. The soil is ready, the light is right, and these 10 plants are ready to go in, ready to root, ready to grow, ready to give you everything they have for the months ahead. You don't need to plant all 10 this weekend, but pick 1 or 2 that called to you and get them in the ground this month. You'll feel it, that particular satisfaction of knowing you've done something that will matter. The garden will thank you. It always does. If this helped, leave a like and let me know in the comments which one are you planting first. I'd really love to know. See you in the next one.